Tesla discovered in the 1890s in his laboratory in Colorado Springs that the severity of the Rockies' famous thunderstorms, those mighty blasts of lightning and clouds and rain, he learned how lightning exactly interacted with the planet. Tesla also saw clearly how each element interacted with each other. Tesla became the first human that could actually create on course ball lightning as well as lightning storms. He could move vast fronts of electricity using clouds in the upper atmosphere at will across the planet. In these laboratories, Dr. Tesla, from the end of the 19th century into the very beginning of the 20th, Tesla's laboratory was able to begin, through its experimental station, to obtain engineering data for his world system plant. What Tesla wanted to do was create a series of large transmitting stations, and with it, he could control the weather for the good of the planet. He could have a worldwide radio system, and most importantly for him, worldwide electricity, so that the world would never ever again have a shortage in energy. Tesla saw this as a stopgap for the ultimate points that he wanted to create. He understood that the ionosphere could carry high energy atmospheric waves. And he discovered that these standing waves existed throughout the atmosphere of our planet. Tesla began to see clearly that this planet was now on the edge of a great system that could change the planet positively for humanity. Tesla, of course, only saw positive. He did not see the negatives. This movement of a giant lightning bolt was something that Tesla wanted to harness. He wanted to use his power plant to prevent war. These mighty blasts of lightning could produce fields that would prevent weapons from crossing borders. War would be outlawed. Tesla wanted that as part of his machine. Tesla wanted to bring peace and harmony to planet Earth. He wanted to bring electricity to planet Earth. He wanted to end with his wireless power the need for electrical wires. He wanted, above all, for this planet to move forward, for humanity to raise in consciousness and become the one people that they were capable of being. Well, what did he get? People began using his system of standing waves in the upper atmosphere to create HAARP and all that it does. His understanding of the nature of the waves and winds of how this place operates, namely the atmosphere of our planet, produced chemtrails. Chemtrails produce weather warfare, and they screw us up by creating respiratory diseases, by creating Parkinson and Alzheimer-like diseases in our minds, of producing warfare that was not good for us, plus hydrological disasters. In other words, floods. What we have in this world is what the dark now took us with. All these various plans to create a worldwide system of chemtrails. These have now been, I discovered recently, neutralized by the Federation. So I was very happy to hear that. But even though you still see it out there, it still reminds you of what the Dark Cabal is about. The Dark Cabal not only is fighting for their own purposes, they are fighting to destroy the planet. Okay, on the left here, you see the planet, a normal pattern. Greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, nitric oxide, etc., ammonia. They move up and down through solar radiation. We have re-radiated heat moving through the atmosphere, and we finally have less emitted heat because of the various zones up here in the upper atmosphere. So the heat escapes into space because it's an open atmosphere. Now along comes chemtrails. There's more danger because now we've created that wraparound thing I just told you about. Chemtrails are therefore producing a planet unstable, a planet in which atmospheric weather disasters become commonplace, as has occurred over the last 2 years. It's time to end this. The atmosphere needs to end the total bringing forth of chemtrails in it every day by the dark cabal. It needs peace and security. It needs to feel that it can begin stabilizing itself. That's what this is all about.